everyone, my name is PolishLynx. This is Sunrise. Let's continue with the story, and actually let's go with the choice that I've left here. Courtyard, Abel's quarters, the hall. I don't think he might be in hall. Courtyard also, I don't know, does it make sense? Abel's quarters, that's probably the place, but yes. Well, if you're plotting something, so overnight you usually meet outside, I guess, so courtyard. I managed to land in a tree, flying is hard. I nearly missed the branch. I need to rest. Bingo! I watched a larger shadow that I'm pretty sure is Abel and another smaller figure enter the courtyard. I settled deeper amongst the leaves. What are you doing, Mr. Abel? I've told you time and time again to refer to me as Prince Abel, James. I make out Abel, a smaller figure besides him, a boy. I don't think he could be more than 10. When did Abel acquire a henchman? Sorry, still, why are we here? It's dark and creepy out here. Just to be sure to remember next time, and you will soon find out. Pretty please, Prince Abel, just tell me already. I can tell Abel is annoyed with the child, but for Abel, he's being awfully patient. To be honest, I'm not even sure, James. Whatever it is, he better make it quick. He gives the child a very look, like he doesn't want to say what he has on his mind. To be honest, you only say that when you're about to lie. The boy smirks in triumph as Abel gives him a playful shove. Who knew he could be good with children? But more importantly, what is he hiding from the child? Little twerp, just know it's something important, okay? The boy nods at his. I don't know why we got to go through all of this just so you can become king. Prince Abel, with your daddy and mommy that want to get the throne anyway? Oh, you were actually listening when I was trying to explain earlier. Yeah, something about building friendships and making sure Mr. Shy don't take the throne from you. Good, very good. You have to know how to interpret the situation and where you're wanted and needed, kid. What does that mean? It means I have to make friends, and the best way to do that is to take shies, of course. The boy nods rather solemnly. He obviously worships Abel to buy a line like that. I find Abel's logic rather twisted, but continue eavesdropping. For instance, when a man means to further his alliances and the woman finds a partner suitable to secure her own, they get married. Then and only then. Sometimes, however, outside factors complicate the matter. Case in point, my no good brother marrying the only girl that was suitable for the role for me. But you're handsomer. More handsome than your brother, and got good connections and the like. What he said doesn't sound good. Abel, what are you doing with that child? You sick bastard. Indeed I do. Now we know. Smook son of a bitch! I stop myself before I can make a sound. Abel is bound to be suspicious of any stray owl noises right now. So why didn't Miss Sofia marry you? Why didn't she just choose you? It seems like she picked the worst options out of the two. Some women can see a good man right in front of them at times. She never had the best judgment. Well, I never I nearly follow the tree in outrage but hold myself back, knowing I'll be discovered. James turns and looks in my general direction, and Abel snaps his fingers to get his attention. Stay alert, Chad! But let's drop this subject, shall we? Okay, Prince Abel. Yeah, boy? It's awfully cold out here. What did I tell you about not being direct with me? I don't want you getting sick. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't know it'd be so cold. And you don't like being around sick people, sir? How could you have? Anyway, bundle up, why don't you? No use crying over spilled milk. No use crying over anything you can't control at all. Scolding the little boy with a whack of his long finger, Abel tells him to go inside and warm up as soon as he has a chance. I guess he's not completely hurtless after all. Thanks, mister. Hey. Out of the thin air, a man clothed in shadows appears. His eyes are the only distinguishable feature on his rather frightening face. What have you done? Long time no see, witch. Witch? Going closer to view the standoff, I wonder if this witch is the reason I've ended up like this. James covers behind a smoke-looking Abel. The thing's eyes flash. What have you done? Jeez, Louise, calm down, won't you? I only did what you were too afraid to do. Your reluctance to perform the spell left me no other option but to do it myself. And here I would have thought a witch allied with Abel would have given his blessings to trap me in this body. Are you really this much of a fool? Everyone knows your name here. Your face. It only takes one person to utter a full name with intent, and they will have power over you. That is why I warned you that the transformation spell was not for the uninitiated. That was terrible spelling. As if I would go out and live in the wilderness to undergo ceremony. And besides, no one here knows my full name, let alone has knowledge of what I've become. You can never be sure. Trust me, the only person who knows my full name is my brother, and he won't be in the picture for long. Hey. Now, what of Shine? What of him? You know what I mean. How can I cast the spell on him? I nearly died trying to curse Sofia. I'm not sure if I can handle him alone. He's protected, and you are not to harm him. Who is protecting my brother? Lower one should curse far on a clear night, and I will land in the ears of your enemies. Take this as a warning and never attempt such a thing again. Witch. Witch! Head my command and return here at once. I can see Abel clenching his hands into fists, clear from my perch. God damn it! Come on, boy, it's time for bed. We have a long day ahead of us. Alright, Princess Abel. Soon they disappear from the landscape, leaving more questions than answers behind. I let out the brief I didn't even know I was holding until now. This is even bigger than what I first suspected. Dizzy from these new grim details of Abel's plan, I return to Shy's room. After such a long night, I find myself growing tired, but when I finally fall asleep, my rest is fitful. Abel's plans, that black shadow, and all my fears threaten me in my dreams. Somehow, despite the fear and confusion of last night, I sleep through to morning. Hey, Shy, is that you? Don't you think it's high time we look at what they've done? Don't think it's high time we set out to do something wild? Is singing and smell crozet blossoms? Oh, did you finally wake up, Lidwing? I didn't want to wake you, so I brought you in your cage, but the only place to hang it was up high, and you still have the flying problem. While I was asleep, he must have set me down on this bean pond. The courtyard gardens are full of them. Do you know this tune? It's called Sunrise by Myra and the Ugly Cat. Don't you think it's so unfair that we burden the lower class like we do? Eh? Alright, they keep forgetting you're just an old times. Of course you don't care about taxes or pomp and circumstances. Listen, though, it's deep, you know. Sorry that my voice isn't the best. My eyes are still burning from the morning sunlight. I close them to listen. His voice is mesmerizing. Duty left us hanging one cool summer evening. Taxmen came and drove us blind. Who's to say that the sun won't rise? Having fun, are we? Abel. After being lulled to the dreary beat, I'm pulled out of my trance in an instant at Abel's interruption. Look down, I don't want any trouble, I'm just trying to... Well, you are certainly not asking for anything good, listening to that sort of rebels, ladies. Rebels, Liz? I have you know she's one of the greatest singers of this generation. Ah, really? Raging on and on, anti-nobility, anti-establishment. All because her daddy denied her heritage. What? Read up on her when you have a chance. She was just a low-born woman, a bastard child of nobleman, who would claim her as his own. What does it matter? It matters a lot when you consider she's behind much of the public unrest. She's calling for a violent overthrow and you're sitting here singing along like a fool. Do you think anyone in her mob of peasants would think twice about having your head? For heaven's sake, you idiot, you're a royal son no matter how much you wish to ignore it. Wait, storm this place and take your pampered little head with the rest of the nobility here. Darn it, Abel is being too harsh on him. Can't got your tongue, I see. It's only when I speak the truth that you have nothing to say. You're not fit to rule. You've never been fit to take my place. I don't know what father ever saw in a screw-up like you. There's nothing good about you. You're just a little boy trying to play Robin Hood. You don't deserve Sofia either. I never wanted your stupid throne, and I never wanted to rule this kingdom. Just because you were Her Majesty's golden boy doesn't mean I wanted to be. It's the same with Sofia. I love her with all my heart, but you, of all people, should know I had little choice in the matter. Why else would you steal Sophie away from me, when you could have any other lady in waiting, other than to establish yourself among her faction in the royal court? And a benefitful wife whose family is favored by the peasants. Ever since my father built his hospital, my family has had both popular support and some modest financial recovery from the destitution we endured while I was young. Abel considers my family tarnished, and especially me, their sickly daughter. Sophie. Yeah, my Sophie, you don't deserve her. I tremble slightly as the truth finally comes out. I never thought shy about the extent of my romantic affair with Abel. The mere fact that Abel would refer to me by such a nickname suggests that feelings run much deeper than I had let on to shy. Stop this! Shut your trap! Don't yell at her. And who said you could call my fiancé by such a name? Just get out, I've had enough of your jealousy. Jealousy? Yeah. Why are you always projecting your own insecurities on me? Have I ever been envious of your inheritance? Have I once attempted to undermine you in any way? Enough! I don't want to listen to any more of your lies. Why else would you campaign directly to the people? Why else would you steal my woman? You're a woman. Don't bring Sofia into this. You know exactly why I agreed. No offer to marry her in the first place. Huh? I've had enough. This argument is starting to sound like a broken record between them, and there's nothing I can do. Abel is going to blame Shy for everything. Fine, I'm going to spy on him, and I will find some means of saving Shy and myself. Yes, we will become spies. The sun blinds me, but somehow I circled the towers. The first window seats I land on belong to unpromising rooms, a library, a servant's quarters, and I'm about to give up, tired from the sun and the flight, when I land on a seat belonging to a richly furnished room. I recognize the tapestry on the wall. The Queen gave that to Abel years ago. Huh? What was that? I recognize him as Abel's henchman from last night. What rotten luck. I keep my distance and eye the child warily as he recovers and approaches me. Whoa, are you alive? Oh, come here, okay? I won't hurt ya. No. I stay silent and unmoving as he closes in on me. He extends his hand, and his sleeve falls back to reveal a grotesque symbol. I recognize it. Isn't it a symbol of the Order of the Stars and Stripes? At my noise, he quickly pulls down his sleeve to cover the marking, ashamed. Like cattle, how could they mark? How dare they do that, especially to such a young boy? Oh, come here, come on, I won't bite. Why did you do that? The boy continues to coax me, and not wanting to disappoint him, I fly over and land on his outstretched hand, careful not to pinch him with my sharp claws. Whoa, yippee! Alright, now I'll show you around. He takes me over to the desk, and I notice the beginnings of a letter. I've been practicing a lot to get better at writing. Prince Abel helped me out. He is the best person to ever take me in. All I got to do is a few chores, then he lets me play. Prince Abel lets me go outside to play games with the local kids. I like that a lot, and then swimming, but there's not much water around here. There was a big river near the town I used to live in. Realizing this could go on for quite some time, I sigh deeply. I have to find a way to distract him, or else I can't search Abel's room. I see his desk and the pictures scrawled on a piece of paper. This must be where James studies. You're a wonderful artist, James. One day we went to this big city and Prince Abel showed me around. We had ice cream and he even gave me a nickel for the jukebox. At least Shy pretends to understand me. I tune out the rest of the conversation as I take in the desk and the room. Abel's education of the boy has been very detailed. Despite the differences between Abel and Shy, he obviously cares about this child and wants to see him blossom into a fine young man. It doesn't excuse Abel's actions in the least bit, but I feel sort of sympathetic for him. Maybe he's not rotten to the core. Whatever reason he's decided to become this big bad wolf on the outside, he still has some gentleness, the ability to nurture within. But does it make a difference when he doesn't reveal that side of himself to me? I half-heartedly take in the little boy's chattering, then it dawns on me that this might be the perfect opportunity. If I can get James to understand me even a little, I could send Shy a message and save him. Oh, you know what, Miss O, why don't I draw a picture of you? I can give it to Prince Abel as a present. He likes my drawings a lot. Oh. Nudging his hand with my cold foot, I point and bat my wings at the lettering. He peers at me in confusion, before something flickers in those dark depths. Do you want me to write a letter? Yeah, James, I need you to write for me so I can warn my fiancé. Oh, I know what I can do. To my surprise, James goes over to the desk and writes out the alphabet in a clear, mature script. I expected his handwriting to be childish. Abel must have taught him well. What's your name, Miss Olu? I begin pointing my big at S for Sofia, then A for Athena, before deciding against it altogether. That would be too dangerous for both of us. Don't want to say. Well, it's okay, I can write other things, I suppose. Okay, point for the letters, okay, I'll write. Good boy, you're much quicker than your master and his brother at this all communication business. Alright, let's end the episode here, because it's time for that actually. Hope you enjoyed it and see you tomorrow. Bye.